Hiya, how you doing? Now this is the DJI Mini 2 and it's an absolute beast of a little drone. Absolutely brilliant. Now they're getting really popular these now. Now, I'm a member of a Facebook group to do with the DJI Mini and the Mini 2. And the same two questions keep coming up all the time. Same two. First one is, do you think the missus will let me get one? The answer's always no. The second question come up all the time, repeat. It's about these little things on the front. On the front of the lens, on the video camera and on the camera, I've got a little filter. It's, if you think of it like a little pair of sunglasses for the lens to darken the footage. And the same question keeps coming up, do we need filters? Do we need filters to get the best video out of this little drone? So that's what I'm going to find out today. Just on the banks of the River Mersey. There's the Mersey Gateway Bridge over there. And yeah, I'm just going to get the drone up for about half an hour, something like that. I'm going to do some footage without the filter on. So that'll probably be giving me about an 800 or 1000 of a second shutter speed for 25 FPS, which is what we've got in the UK. And then I'll put this little filter back on. This is an ND32 filter. I've got a set of four. Got a set of four of these. They go from 8, 16, 32, 64. It's quite harsh today, the light. It's very bright, so I think a 32 will be perfect for today. And that'll allow me to get the shutter speed down to a 50th of a second, sorry. So you want it double. If it's 25 frames a second, you want it a 50th of a second. 30 frames a second, you want it a 60th of a second. But if you didn't have that little filter on the front to darken the scene, it would just be a blanket of white. You wouldn't be able to see any detail. It'd just be like blown out. So that's why people put these filters on, so they can get it down to a 50th, so you can get that lovely motion blur. It makes it look more professional, apparently. But you can make your mind up about that. Make your own mind up. So let's get the drone up in the air. First footage is going to be without the filter. So like I said, the shutter speed is going to be about an 800, something like that, 1000 of a second. And you can make your own mind up, yeah. So let's get it up in the air. Go and grab yourself a cuppa and we'll get it sorted after the intro.
She said, don't you worry if I disappear. I told her I'm not really looking for another mistake. I called an old friend thinking that the trouble would wait, but then I jumped right in. A week later returned. I reckon she was only looking for a lover to burn, but I gave her my time for 2 or 3 nights. Then I put it on pause until the moment was right. I went away 4 months until our paths crossed again. She told me I was never looking for a friend. Maybe you could swing by my room around 10. Baby, bring the lemon and a bottle of gin. We'll be in between the sheets till the late AM. Baby, if you wanted me, then you should have just said she's singing. Don't win my love. That heart is so cold, all over my own. I don't wanna know that, babe. Don't win my love. I told her she knows. Take aim and reload. I don't wanna know that, babe. And for a couple weeks I only wanna see her. We drink away the days with a takeaway pizza. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place and loves the way I treat her. Singing out Aretha all over the track like a feature. And never wants to sleep, I guess that I don't want to either. But me and her, we make money the same way. 4 cities, 2 planes the same day. And those shows have never been what it's about, but maybe we'll go together and just figure it out. I'd rather put on a film with you and sit on the couch, but we should get on a plane or we'll be missing it now. Wish I'd have written it down, the way that things played out. When she was kissing him, how I was confused about. Now she should figure it out while I'm sat here singing. Don't win my love. That heart is so is what we do this for. I never intended to be next, but you didn't need to take him to bed, that's all. And I never saw him as a threat until you disappeared with him to have sex, of course. It's not like we were both on tour, we were staying at the same hotel floor. And I wasn't looking for a promise or commitment, but it was never just fun, and I thought you were different. This is not the way you realized what you wanted. It's a bit too much too late, if I'm honest. And all this time, God knows I'm singing. Don't win my love, that heart is so cold, all over my own. I don't wanna know that, babe. Don't win my love.
Right, so what did you think? Could you see any jitter? Any little dodgy bits where it was a bit shaky and a bit sort of jittery in the footage? You can sort of see it when you're flying low. You know, you're going low over water and stuff like that. You can see a little bit of jitter in that. I mightn't matter to you, to be honest. You mightn't be bothered, but I've got the little filter on now, so we'll get the drone up again. Same kind of flight pattern again, so you can see the difference, if there is any difference, and then you can make up your own mind. So let's get the drone back up with the filter on. 50th of a second this time. We should get some lovely smooth footage. But will we? Will there be any different? Let's get it up and find out, eh?
Growing in numbers, growing in speed. Can't fight the future, can't fight what I see. People that come together, people that fall apart. No one can stop us now, 'cause we are all made of stars. Efforts of lovers left in my mind. I sing in the reaches, we'll see what we find. People that come together, people that fall apart. No one can stop us now, 'cause we are all made of stars. People that come together, people that fall apart. No one can stop us now, 'cause we are all made of stars. Slow, 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 come. Someone come. Even love is a going rain. Ain't it know what is going rain. Slowly rebuilding, I feel it in me. Growing in numbers, growing in peace. People that come together, people that fall apart. No one can stop us now, 'cause we are all made of stars. People that come together, people that fall apart. No one can stop us now, 'cause we are all made of stars. Some people that come together, people that fall apart.
Right then, done and dusted. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Do you need a filter or not? To be honest with you, I've done a few of these little tests and it's not going to matter that much. I don't think there's not that much difference really, but I know it, you know, sort of professionals like to have that lovely smooth, it's just motion blur, isn't it? Which is kind of what our eyes see naturally, like a 25 FPS like. But yeah, if you're just getting it out and flying around, showing your family and all that, like, doesn't matter, does it really? They're only 70 quid anyway for a set. 70 quid I paid for these, for the bleeding set of these things. But you can get them cheaper, you can get them for about 15-20 quid. But yeah, I wanted to try and get the best footage I could, so that's why I bought them. Like, so anyway, that's just about it for the video. I hope you enjoyed the footage. Make your mind up, go and get a set of filters. Even if you go and get a cheap set, just go and get a little set and see what you think. But if you want that proper footage with a nice motion blur, you'll need a set, won't you? Let's be honest, like, if you don't get a set as well and you're still like doing your footage, you'll be looking for the jitter, won't you? It'll be up there, it'll be living up there. So go and get a set. Anyway, that's just it. Give us a like and subscribe to the channel if you like the video. And I'll see you next time when I'm out and about mooching about photography, videography, and of course the drone as well. So hit the subscribe button so you don't miss another video. And I'll see you next time. Take it easy.